Kensurfs here, and time for another classic cologne today. I'm going down the list. Seems like at least once a week I get to a new one. And some people had asked about this cologne that happened to come out in 1966. And do you guys remember this? Aramis. And this is actually Aftershave. Because somebody was asking, hey, are you using aftershaves or are you using colognes? And I'm definitely trying to use the aftershaves. And this is new old stock, I believe, 4 fluid ounces. Comes from New York, made in Switzerland, 2014, from Aramis. So, 2014, let's see how it held up for 4 years. Oh man, it does smell good. It does smell good. Now, I had used maybe a sample of this back in the 80s. You know, you can get little sample bottles for Christmas and stuff. So I never used this a lot, but a lot of people swear to it, and they still use it today. In fact, you can fast forward through it if you want, but here's a couple of classic commercials for Aramis. One from 1981, and followed by one from 2017. So you can see how styles have changed over 30 years. All right, check this out.
Aramis.
Thank you.
A statement of classical elegance for the established man. Honor him with Aramis and receive the first-class Travelers, a collection of Aramis grooming aids. Your gift with any $10 purchase of Aramis, Devin, or Aramis 900. Now at all Garfinkel stores.
All a man is. Aramis, the fragrance for men.
Not bad, eh? I mean, the stuff must hold up. All right, so today's shave, I had asked by one of the viewers if I could try out, and I want to thank Sheldon Quinn from Global, I'm getting tongue-tied, blooper, Global Shave Club. He had sent me one of these a while ago, and this razors, this happens to be the Americano. Look at that. And I had not tried it yet. So someone had asked me, hey, you showed us an Americano in your video and a preview of what you received in a mail call, but you haven't tried it yet. Could you give it a shot? So I will use this today. And I'm using, made in Germany. I don't know if I've used this blade yet. The Wilkinson Sword made in Germany blade. So we'll see how that pairs up with this razor. Another gentleman asked, because I had done a shave with my Ever-Ready, restored Ever-Ready brush, and it's got the Black Badger knot. And he said, where do you get your knots for the Black Badger? And to be honest, I picked up this from eBay. I can't remember the vendor. I ended up buying several knots when I was restoring a couple of these. And I know it came from eBay, so I'm sorry, I don't know the vendor's name, but just look up Black Badger knot on eBay and you're probably gonna find that. So let me soak that in the Crystal Skull right now. Let it get a little saturated. And we're going to be using some Derby today. Derby shave cream. And I think I'm going to hit it with some Thayers right afterwards. Oh, now, this is getting ready to come off. And I was going to shave with the Mula R41. But then at the last meetup, Abraham had talked to one of the subscribers, one of the viewers, Mr. Burke Blair. And he said, why don't you try this razor? And he gave it to Abraham for me to try. If you guys use these, it's the PAA, is it Alpha Ecliptic? So this is kind of a killer razor. 3-piece. I see they have different versions available on Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I believe this can only go on one way. Yes, it can. This can only go on one way. So I may use this, well, I will use this to shave off half of it. I may use it to shave off the whole thing. And I'll probably preview this razor because I've never tried it yet before I shave this off in a couple of weeks. All right. Whew. Shall we get started? All right, all right. It's Thursday. You guys were saying, how come you're growing the goatee? And I want to use an aggressive razor to see if it'll take it off. Now, I may leave the mustache for a while. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to take out this. In fact, I'm going to do a face lather on this. So I'm going to let the water drip out of this badger. I might shake it a bit. I'm just going to put some of the soap shaving cream right on there. There we go. Lather it right up on the face. There we go. A bowl is easier to do it with, but you don't always have a shaving bowl handy. Ah, that's lemon. Very good. So I'm sure someone's going to ask in the comments, hey man, when you shaving that off? Probably a couple more weeks, okay? But I was growing it out for a reason. I wanted to see what razor will take off. Some of you guys, this is like 2 days growth for you. It's like 3 weeks for me. So you guys can grow a beard out quick. I can't. But my wife and daughter asked me to try that, so I did. All right. From Global Shave Club, the Americano. We'll see how this does. So far, very impressed. In fact, Sheldon had contacted me, and he says they're coming out with several new razors, really reasonably priced, and he's going to send me some to try. Because I always get that, hey, I'm starting out, you know, I can only find the Vanderhagen. What's some good razors? And now you're going to have a lot of choices, especially from Global Shave Club. You hear that? Sounds like machine guns in the background. Neighbor's doing some housework. I have no idea what it is. Sure, I should just come down at an angle. Oh, look at that. All right, Martin, you're right. Come down at the angle with the grain. Eliminated 100% of the drag. One of the viewers, one of the subscribers, cool guy Martin, told me, hey man, you should be going at that angle. It'll work for the first pass. He was 100% right. 100% right. All right. Wow. Summer's here. First day of summer. Should I call this the summer shave? It's about 75 degrees outside here, Fahrenheit. I get to go visit my relatives in Hemet this weekend. I imagine it'll be in the triple digits. But they have a jacuzzi on cool right now, and it's in the shade, and they have air conditioning, and I'll get to relax. Well, my father-in-law wanted me to go golfing, but I haven't swung a golf club in 6 months. I said, let me go to the driving range first and practice again before I look stupid at a golf course. Hope that noise doesn't go on all night. That's annoying. Don't know if you can hear it. I was sleeping last night. I could hear drip, 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 drip. I'll ignore it. Drip, 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 drip. All night. I finally got up. I have a Moen, M-O-E-N valve in my shower. And it's been about 10 years since I've replaced that valve. And they are kind of a pain in the ass to replace. You need a special tool from the hardware store. So I had to get a new valve, have this special tool crank out this cartridge, turn all the water off in the house, of course, crank out this cartridge, put in the new cartridge, and now I get rid of that noise. Now I hear the machine gun crap going on next door. All right. 2 passes with that razor. Excellent, excellent shave. I'm not going to go for a third. No cuts. Not that I can see. One of the viewers Jill was telling me that she'd found a really cool Gillette, vintage Gillette Tech, and razor, and put a bid on it, won it. It arrived, and the threads are screwed up in the handle, I think she said. So she wanted to put a different head on it, and the threads were screwed up. And he didn't indicate that in the description. So I don't know if she's stuck with it. So be careful when you're looking on eBay. Now, god dang, everybody says you didn't get behind your ears. I'm getting behind my ears. One of the gents has a kid who watches and he goes, ha ha ha, Ken didn't get behind his ears again. I believe I got behind my ears this time. I had to have. All right, some Thayers. I've been using Humphreys. So this is the first time I've actually used this witch hazel. Well, it smells better than the Humphreys, by far. Very good. We tab that dry a little bit here. Classic colognes. I've got a few more on deck that I need to try out. And somebody, interestingly enough, had told me, and I didn't know about this, but did you know Barbasol, Barbasol shave cream, shave soaps, aftershave? They apparently make, don't freak out, a cartridge razor, 6-blade. And they have disposable ones, and then they have refillable cartridge razors. And I had never heard of Barbasol entering the razor market. Maybe I'm behind the time, or I just haven't used cartridge razors in so long, or purchased cartridge razors. But they said they shaved their head with it. And they asked my opinion of it compared to one of, say, the vintage cartridge razors that I'm very familiar with. 6 blades, I don't know. But anyway, I bought one off Amazon. It arrived Saturday. I may give it a whirl, and I'll compare it to a vintage cartridge razor that I use, either the Sensor or the Atra. So be warned, Be warned, you guys who are going to freak out. Aramis. Oh, yeah. Woo! Woo! Yeah, there's a burn. Wow. Oh, wow. And it smells good, too. Something happened to the lid in shipping. The U.S. Post Office is kind of, they can be a dick about shipping stuff, especially these, but the guy had sealed it very tight. But sometimes I get packages and I can tell right away, hey, there's aftershave in there, because I can smell it in the box. I think when it pressurizes in the airplane, when they ship it from back east or wherever I'm buying it from, it leaks out into the box. But that smell is good. Okay. All right, Sheldon, your razor worked good. That blade, I'm telling you, that's the first time I've used one out of this pack. That blade worked good. Now, do you guys get this in Europe? Is it available here? I got this from a friend of mine, Mr. Mark. Thanks, Mark, for sending this to me. Not for sale to under 18. Wilkinson sword, Germany. Got another favorite blade. Probably one of my top 2 or 3 right now. Awesome. You guys have a great night. Look forward to seeing you again very soon. Looking forward to trying out that new PAA razor. When I went to their site, I don't think I saw it in that color. I saw black, I think, and anodized. I don't know if this is a limited run, but Burke, I'm gonna try this out. Just not today. All right, everyone, have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. So long for now.